In this part of the course, we will check the demonstrative adjectives. On this slide, they're a bit scattered, so I've organized them for it to be easier for you guys to understand them on the next slide. So let's check. Here, it's a better accommodation, and it's easier to relate them to the English form. Okay, right here. Anything that is referring to right here, close to you, aquí, in Spanish, we're going to use este. Este means this one. It's singular and it's masculine. So let's say if you're pointing to something that is masculine, it's only one thing, we will use este. If you notice in my pronunciation, I'm stressing the E because there's an accent right above the E, so we have to stress it a little bit more. So we say este. The next word is estos. These ones, typically something that is right here or close to the person that is signaling the object. This is for something that is in the plural form and it's masculine. After that, we have esta, which means this one. It is referring to something that is singular and feminine. We have estas, right at the bottom, estas. These ones, these one, plural or feminine form, okay? So these are the demonstrative pronouns that we will use to refer to objects that are close by, right next to us, right here or aquí. Then we have objects that are over there, ahí, over there. So we're going to say for singular and masculine, we're going to use ese, which means that one, ese. That is for singular. For the plural and masculine form, we have to use esos, which means those ones. Plural and singular, esos. If the object that we're pointing to is feminine and singular, we have to use esa. If the word or the object is plural and feminine, we have to use esas. If you notice here, guys, that's why it's very important to first learn the gender of the words. Yes, this is very important, or it forms a very essential part of learning to speak in Spanish. We have to identify the gender of the words. The same thing happens for words, for languages like French. You have to learn if the word is masculine or if the word is feminine. Typically for us English speakers, we don't have to worry about these things. But if you're learning Spanish, that's one of the first things that you have to learn or be able, no, at least to identify. So you're not supposed to do this part of the course unless you have seen the videos of the articles el, la, los, and las. Okay? Let's move on. The next word for over there, ahí. If you notice the same pronunciation, ahí and ahí, we just have to make sure that we write them correctly. But let's say we're referring, to something that is over there, something far away. We have to say aquel. It means over there, something that is singular and masculine. Aquella, over there, but we're pointing to something that is singular and feminine. If the objects that we're pointing to, well, plural, and they're masculine, we have to use aquellos. Aquellas will be for things that are plural and feminine. Okay. The exercise. Me gusta. Imagine, because in this exercise, we don't have any picture to indicate if the object is close or far away, so you have more freedom of choosing which demonstrative adjectives to use. So, me gusta Este auto rojo. I can say este if it's close to me, or ese auto rojo, or aquel auto rojo. Okay? Depending on the position of the car that I am signaling to. Miguel le dio esta blusa a mi hermana. So let's say I have the blouse right in front of me. I am going to use esta because it is referring to something close to me. If the blouse was all the way over there, I would say aquella. Okay? Number 3. Me dijo que prefiere esos colores. Let's say the colors are right over there. Esos colores. There. Estas cobijas son lindas. These blankets are nice. I'm using these because they're close to me and they're plural. Estas cobijas. Number 5. Siempre vamos de vacaciones por estas fechas around this time. Estas fechas or these dates. Mi mamá le gusta esos platillos or aquellos platillos. Andrés saluda a esos chicos because they're there, or aquellos chicos because they're over there. Okay, let's go back to the slide. These are the demonstrative adjectives that we will use to talk about things that are close to us, far away, and way over there. Awesome. We will continue with the next part of this course in a moment.